Hi guys. Today we're taking you downtown to do something we haven't done since we've been here. We've done it before, but we've been here for a month and haven't done this one thing yet. And we're gonna see some old things, see some new things, and take you guys along with us. One of the things on our agenda today is getting me a SIM card, so we're gonna take you guys along for that and tell you something that was totally unexpected that happened to us just today. Right. First, we have to find a place to park. That can be tricky or not so tricky. There's a whole bunch of places up here on the left, but tight fit, but we found a spot. Good?
Yeah, you gotta hop off.
Yeah. There we go. We know that a lot of people are concerned about us leaving the helmets on the bike.
So this is what we got.
This is our solution. So you know, if you've watched our past videos, we have these hooks on the handlebars. And we have this big lock that we weave.
Cable lock.
Yeah, it's a cable lock that we weave in the helmets and around the handlebars. So, you know, hopefully they're safe. But I guess if they really want to take them, they'll find a way, I guess.
It's just preventative. I mean,
yeah.
Locks only keep honest people out.
That's true. We say that all over the world. Oh, that's not gonna work.
So we just weave it through the helmets, jam it underneath the
Through here, babe.
jam it through the bars where they can't get it around.
Yep. There you go.
And put it back together.
And there we go. Now, we're gonna hope it's not gonna rain. Look at the sky behind us. It looks a little dreary over there. So we will see.
Not that they're waterproof, but we do have bags to put around.
Yeah, we are gonna put bags over them too. Just one extra little protection, I guess. But not that it'll do a whole lot.
Kind of helps a little.
Yeah. So we've decided that because we're going to be in Malaysia 3 months, we're going to leave and then come back for another 3 months. I'm just going to get a SIM card for my phone. Jay and I have been sharing for the first bit, but since we're going to be here for so long, we thought it's probably best.
We're not always together.
We're not always together when we're...
She goes to the gym or whatever. There's times where she's wanted to reach me, and if she doesn't have a Wi-Fi connection, she can't get a hold of me. So.
Right. So we're thinking it's best that I get a phone card too, and we're going to sort that out today, hopefully. Now, they don't really like you filming in malls too much, so I don't know. We'll kind of probably keep it short when we're in the mall.
Yeah, we won't film in the mall,
No.
maybe just at the store, but usually we've heard of other people being asked to stop filming.
Yeah, and I get it, I mean. Maxis, level 3, here we come.
You can show it.
Way
level
up
1,
there.
level 2, level 3.
1, 2, 3, all the way up there. This mall is a beautiful mall. Dunkin' Donuts down there. You have Chanel and Rolex over there.
Yeah, you come in on the fancy floor.
Yeah.
At the Petronas Towers Mall.
Yeah. Look at how pretty it is.
I guess this is the KLCC Mall.
Malaysia, you know how to do your malls, that's for sure.
That's what the plan's under.
Yeah, so we're just gonna add on to Jay's plan.
Just add it to the account.
Yeah, so we, when we got Jay's set up, we just paid for the whole thing all up front. And then when we leave to go back home, we gotta go and get our deposit back. Oh.
Give me the last 4 digit number, any number.
4808.
You can put any of the last numbers you want. You want to use
6480? Yeah, okay, that's fine.
6488 for the last 4 numbers.
Try to find. You don't have anything for 648.
Nothing for 6488? Okay. Anything else?
Physical sim is fine.
Physical.
Right?
She has an. She can do eSIM, but does it cost more? Do we have to buy a SIM, or is it included?
It's included.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
We'll take a SIM.
A physical sim.
Physical.
Sure. Yeah. So the plans are 4 gig for 35 ringgit per month, or 100 gig for 45
45 ringgit.
ringgit.
And there's bigger ones too. There's a 45 and a 60 ringgit.
Because I thought,
like
I don't need
200.
100. I'll get like 50 or something or whatever. No, it's 4 or 100. All right, I guess we're getting 100.
Yeah. It's kind of nice because you have to put a deposit when you're on like a pay-as-you-go monthly account. This isn't like a tourist sim. So you have to put 150 ringgit deposit down for each account. And then at the end, when we go to leave Malaysia and we're done with our phones, we actually have to go here to the Petronas Towers to the second floor.
Yeah.
It's not to this Maxis, it's to the office.
It's to the office.
We have to actually go to
cancel.
Maxis office to cancel our plans and get our deposit back.
Yeah. And we're gonna confirm that before we leave. Okay, so earlier I mentioned that something unexpected happened to us today. And that was we got our passports back.
Yeah.
Already.
Didn't really happen today. Happened on Monday.
Yeah, but we picked them up today.
Surprisingly, yeah, we were in there last Tuesday, went through the whole process, applying for our renewals, and they said it will be like probably about 3 weeks. They said 3 like
Business
business
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, no big deal. We'll go on about whatever. And Monday they called and said, okay, your passports are
Come
ready.
pick 'em up.
Make an appointment to come get them.
Yes.
So Monday, the soonest
So
appointment we
lovely.
could get was today, Wednesday. So we just booked 2 back-to-back appointments at 11:35.
Easy peasy.
It was surprisingly easy, and we confirmed, because Val's like, there is no way they make them in Canada. They do. You go in, you apply for your new one. It's made in Canada, put together and all that, and shipped
Ship
here.
back.
And it all happened in like less than a week.
Yeah, like when you're in Canada and you're getting a passport, you have to pay extra to get them expedited, and you get them, and that's in 10 days. So to be all the way in Malaysia, that just blew my mind. I'm like, they're ready already?
We kind of did pay to get them expedited.
Well, yes, they were.
It's like $100.
$520.
It's $100 more for
Yeah.
passport to be made, new when you're here. But that's why. I mean, they make it. It has to be shipped across the world, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
But our new
But still.
passports are nice, I must say.
They've added like an electronic page.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
a-
pretty fancy.
Yeah, pretty neat.
So it's always fun getting a new passport. That means we can start all over in traveling because all the pages are empty.
0 stamps.
Yeah. All right, so we confirmed with the lady. She said we can go to any Maxis to cancel and get a refund. So
Yeah, like the guy was at the place where I got my card. He was insistent that at the end of our time here,
Yeah.
when we wanted to cancel our account, we had to go to like the head office here at the Petronas Towers and cancel it, and they give us our deposit back. But
Yeah.
she assures us, nope, you can go to any Maxis at the end and just cancel your account, and they'll give you
they'll
your
return
deposit.
our deposit. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And we'll probably end up coming back here. That was easy. We just walked in, like 5
Yeah.
minutes, done.
She was like waiting for us.
All right, off we go. All right, after our long-awaited booster juice, it takes a while to make these things, you know?
So yeah, Boost Juice. Do you drink them? Do you like them? We don't buy them very often. We just thought we hadn't really eaten much today, so we thought we'd get something with some protein and a little better than just a tea or iced tea or a coffee or something.
Yeah. So we're gonna walk around the park again and just enjoy the ambiance and the water show over there, all the people and the plants and the
Walk down
birds.
by the water.
Jay and I were talking
Boost
about
Juice. We're not sponsored or anything.
No.
So they can sponsor us if they want.
No.
We'll buy more.
No, we wouldn't.
Okay, never mind.
So Jay and I were talking about how out where we live, there isn't very many tourists, but when you come downtown, you see a lot more tourists. It's just, I don't know, shocking for me.
Val's having culture shock because we've been out in Razak long enough that we don't see
It's
too
like
many,
reverse culture shock, isn't
reverse
it?
culture shock,
Yeah.
sure. We're out in Razak with a lot of local Malaysians and stuff, and then
I
you
love
come
it.
down here to the heart of KLCC, and that's where all the tourists are, and a lot more foreign people.
This park is beautiful.
That's that hotel was being built last time we were here. I'm pretty sure that one, the big tall one,
Right there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's done or not. It looks like they're still working on some
Yeah.
of it. Yeah, it's still under construction on the bottom.
But that right there, how pretty is that? Like when you see it, and we haven't been to that bridge yet. It's one of the things that we're gonna do too when we're here.
Yeah. Of all the times we've been in Malaysia and
all
been
the
to this
things.
park, we've never actually gone up
No.
the Petronas Towers.
Yeah,
So.
but it's not cheap. It's a
No, you have to book appointments and
Yeah.
get the time and everything and figure it out that way. But maybe we'll get around to doing that when we're here. This time.
I think so.
We'll see.
We were out cruising the other day. One of our comments was, so we do a Wednesday walk on Sunday, or we do a Wednesday walk on Wednesday, and we do our adventure days on Sunday. What do you do the rest of the days? Like, can't you do a vlog the rest of the days? And I'm like, who wants to watch 7 days of daily vlogging of us?
Yeah, that was kind of the comment. You do one Wednesday and you do one Sunday.
Why not the rest of the
Why don't
days?
you do one Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday?
Yeah.
and
No,
Saturday?
we're not going to daily vlog. And we go out and we scoot around, and then we come back on a Wednesday walk and we talk to you guys about it. But look at these trees, guys.
These are amazing. Like there is nothing like this in Canada. Not that I would expect there to be. I'm just saying that it's amazing to us because we don't see trees like this back home.
No,
They're incredible.
they're huge.
How they just
The roots just
grow
kind
down
of,
and dig in
yeah.
wherever, eh?
Yeah. So we have gotten so many recommendations. And Jay and I were out scooting the other day, riding the scooter, not driving the scooter, because apparently that's the wrong terminology to use here.
It is. You ride a scooter. You ride a motorbike.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
drive
I
it.
call it driving. Anyway.
She calls it driving.
Anyways.
Because she actually doesn't drive it either anyway.
No,
She's a
I ride on it.
passenger.
I'm a passenger.
She's definitely riding on the scooter.
Anyway, so Jay and I rode scooting the other day, and we came across, I'm surprised nobody has mentioned this place to us. I mean, I can understand why, maybe to some degree, nobody said you have to go to this place because it's absolutely amazing, was the Nirvana Memorial Park. And I was absolutely shocked when we went there. It's an absolutely stunning place. Essentially, it's a cemetery, essentially.
Nobody's mentioned it, but maybe we should ask. Has anyone been there other than for like a funeral or visiting a loved one who may be buried there? Because we were driving out there and we went in and parked and we were walking around, and I don't know, do people wander around those places like it's a park? Or do you only go there for like funerals or for cemetery stuff?
Yeah.
Because there is a big temple there. We went in, there's a lot of people coming in
It is
and praying.
gorgeous. Like,
But I wouldn't expect that people would just go and wander around a cemetery, but
No.
it was impressive how big it is, that's for sure.
it is the biggest memorial park I think we've ever seen. Acres and acres and acres. And it
Yeah,
is
it goes on
so
for a
beautifully
while.
manicured. And
Alphabetically,
yeah, it's broken into alphabets. It's so big.
which makes sense.
And
Organized.
there's waterfalls and ponds. You can even get like hot pot in there, like
In the restaurant,
in the
yeah.
restaurant there. And
Which made us kind of think, well, maybe people do just come out here to kind of have a peaceful afternoon or something, because there was a cafe and there was like some seating areas and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's just coincides with funerals or what.
I don't know.
Anyway,
but it was
quite a
stunning.
place.
I was shocked. I'm so blown away. It is absolutely beautiful. Anyways, we don't have places like that in Canada. Yes, we have cemeteries, but we don't have places where you can go
They're
and
not
have
quite so
hot
grand,
pot.
yeah.
Not so grand, yeah. But it was neat. I liked the building inside. They had plaques where you could go and just like light an incense, and people were praying and stuff. They had like
pray for
plaques
different things.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was very thoughtful and laid out cemetery.
It was beautiful grounds,
Yeah.
that's for sure. But then we got rained on for like an hour.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah. So here is the beautiful water show. They have this lit up at night as well.
We have seen the water show at night with all the music and the lights and all that stuff. I guess a couple times
Yeah.
we've been here. We've
It's
seen
very
it.
pretty.
This is just the normal water feature during the day.
Yep. So we've come out later. So, oh, look at you can see the towers in the background. Ah.
Yeah, it's a little after 5. Quarter
Yeah.
after 5.
So we're gonna walk around. There's a couple of things that we want to see that are close by here that we haven't seen before. So we're
And we
gonna
want
take
to
a
see
trip
them
there.
at night lit up.
Yeah. So we're just going to enjoy the park.
I know this is the tourist park that everybody comes to when they vlog in Kuala Lumpur. But honestly,
Yeah, it is. It's
if you've
beautiful.
never been here, it is incredible to wander around here just to see all of the high-rise buildings that surround the park.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all beautiful.
Like-
They're all incredible. They're all, you know, the towers themselves are incredible and beautiful looking, even during the day. Nighttime, even
amazing.
more so with all the lights and that. But this is just a beautiful park to spend time wandering around. Despite being the most popular and most touristy, it really is worth coming here. It's just beautiful.
Yeah. And they have like workout stations and water fountains. They have a pool. You can go
They
swimming
have a
for little
massive
kids.
area with the
Yeah, the
wading
toys.
pool.
Yeah. So we're going to just take a walk around.
Okay. A little break for the rain. A little break for some technical difficulties. We're back.
Yeah. All right.
So, I was just about to say, our last video, we got a lot of comments of like, why don't you talk to people? Why don't you ask people things? We do talk to local people. We ask local people things. We get directions, we get advice, we ask about restaurants. We just don't show it on camera usually because we don't want to put anybody on the spot. Like when we're filming, we just film us
Yeah.
going about our business, but we don't go up to other people while we're filming and talk to them and
While
put
the
them
camera's on, yeah.
the camera necessarily.
I don't want to make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, and that's
So-
really the main reason. But
Yeah, that's one of the big reasons why.
we'll film people like at like, you know, food shops and things like that when they're vendors and things.
Yeah,
but
interacting and
we don't
things,
usually
but-
like walk up to people while we're filming and say, hey, tell
Stick a
me,
camera in their face.
where can we find this?
Yeah.
So last time we were here, this was all blocked off with a wall
Yeah, it was.
because they were doing all the construction over, I think,
Wow.
basically where all these pylons and things are. There was construction going on all along here around the mosque and stuff. But I don't know if it was because they were doing this whole flat area or what. I'm not sure what they were working on. Like I said, there was a big wall you couldn't see, but that's the back of that building we pointed out the other day.
Yeah,
the
right here.
Swoopy building where we're told that they're building the next biggest tower in Malaysia.
Yeah, crazy.
But yeah, this is all open now. It was all kind of blocked off.
Yeah, so it's nice just to kind of walk around.
Impressive. Like I said, this was all under construction. It didn't even have the glass and stuff on it.
It's funny to see it like being developed and everything, eh? It's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
I guess about 3 years in a row we've come back here, so
Yeah,
we get a 1 year update every time we come.
yeah.
Again, amazing sights around this park. You can see lots of people here taking advantage.
Yeah.
Nice place to come and exercise, just walk, just enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah, the big kids' playground is over there. Whew.
That rain definitely didn't help with the temperature.
No,
think it just made it more humid.
Yeah.
Whew.
Doesn't that swoopy building look like a whale from here?
Kinda, yeah.
All right. Look like a whale or not look like a whale? I think it looks
The head
like
of
a
it
whale.
down here, the
Yes!
eyeball back here where
Yeah.
it's kind of shiny.
Yeah.
Maybe, a little bit.
Forested area. I love these parks. So nice. So we do have some plans for upcoming trips.
Yeah, we're working on it. We get lots of suggestions,
Yeah.
so we're listening. We're going to take a bike trip. We're planning on taking a bike trip to Penang
Yes.
because we've never been to Penang.
Yeah.
We'll stop in Ipoh.
Yes.
We have been to Ipoh before for a night, but we'll be going through Ipoh, I'm sure.
Yeah, we were only in Ipoh for like one night, I think. 1 or 2 nights, not enough.
I think it was the one night.
Yeah,
We got
and
there
we
early.
always said we wanted to go back and explore more of
Yeah.
Ipoh because it was really beautiful. Yeah, on our way to Penang. We're
Yep.
gonna.
We'll go to Ipoh, or go to Penang, and then come back through Ipoh and Cameron Highlands
Yeah.
again.
Yep.
And I don't know 100% if we're going to make it over to the East Coast. We'll have to decide if we want to drive out that far.
Yeah.
It's possibly if we go down to Johor Bahru,
Yes.
pop over to the East
The
Coast. on the
Tioman
way back
Island
up.
or whatever. Yeah.
And maybe, yeah, if we can get over to Tioman or something.
Yeah. So this is the
So-
pool for the
But
little kitties.
keep the suggestions coming for like 1 day trips from KL out and back, because we like to do just 1 day trips. That way we don't have to spend overnights everywhere we go.
Yeah, because keep in mind we are paying for accommodations, so it's like every time we spend a night somewhere else, we're paying double accommodations basically. So we kind of like to keep that at a minimum because we are a budget traveling channel. We are going to go to the Pangor Islands A lot of people have.
Pangkor Island?
Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. Pang with the G, Gore Island. A lot of people have suggested we go there, and we've been doing research about it.
How many nights do we need there? Do we just go there and stay one night, or do we want to be on the island like a full day? I know it's not a huge island, but is it worth going and spending 2 nights so we have a whole day to kind of tour around and check out the island?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, because the research that we've been doing, it says it only takes like 45 minutes. We will be taking the scooter over to
drive around the
island. So, you know, we like to stop and kind of check things out. So I'd say give ourselves a few hours or whatever, and then what? What else is there to do?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
let us know.
Pangkor.
Yeah. And that would be an out and back, like we go there, spend one night or however many you guys suggest. Probably, I'm thinking one would be plenty, but maybe not. Maybe we'll suggest 2, and then back.
Obviously, people have suggested go to Port Dickson. We've been to Port Dickson.
Yes.
We stayed there for a few weeks, a couple trips ago.
More than a few weeks.
Well,
there.
about 6 weeks
Yeah.
total. But we did tour around from there as well. So we have been to Port Dickson and kind of toured around that area and stuff. But Seremban, we've been to Seremban. But we will be going back through there for sure.
Yeah, we've been to Malacca. We've done the Malaysia Day in Malacca. We did the Jonker Walk. We've kind of strolled around and seen all the temples there.
I would go back to Malacca.
We liked Malacca.
It was cool there.
It was nice.
We were there just one time. Yeah,
just the one time. Yep.
And Muar, we went to Muar.
Yeah.
But that's it as far down as we got. Like I say, we'll have to head down to Johor.
We're definitely going to get down to JB and check out some real estate there.
Yep.
Not in the first 3 months, probably in the last 3 months when we were here.
Yeah, so after
that's later
like July.
in summer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just stick to some day trips for now and try and take it a little bit easier, and then pick it up more later on after the summer.
Yeah.
Ken Graves 6425 says, "I've learned we can always count on a food purchase in your videos." Haha.
Yes,
Yes,
you can.
You can. Yes, you can. Ken. You can always count on a food purchase because we're usually out and about and we'll grab a meal wherever.
Yeah.
Or sometimes that's part of our video is like, hey, we want to go check out this cafe or this restaurant.
Exactly. And people like to see the different kinds of foods that there are around the world.
And they like to see what we eat so they can tell us if we did it right.
Exactly. Or wrong. Don't always eat Western. We don't always eat Western, but yeah.
But not to disappoint, you might want to stay tuned in this video a little bit longer because we might be going somewhere for food.
Yes, of course.
What else we got?
So this is the other end of the water. So there's like a little pool on this end, and then there's a big
the wading
whale.
pool and everything. The kids are loving
dolphins, yeah. It's great. And then there's a nice bridge here that a lot of people stop at, take a picture with the Twin Towers in the background. It's very pretty.
Oh, there's a comment here from Yu Ming about how much more convenient it would be to just take a Grab. And actually, we find Grab pretty convenient, but there's times when it's really not that convenient. If you're heading downtown or whatever, you get caught in a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I mean, you could literally spend an extra half an hour sitting in a cab trying to get somewhere compared to being on the scooter. I do find it convenient because you just get to sit back and relax and let somebody else drive. But sometimes it can really add to the amount of time it takes to get somewhere.
Yeah, sure. And it's not as fun. I mean, we're still getting, like Jay's still getting used to the bobbing and weaving in the traffic and the way people drive. It's like you just.
KL's got a lot of roads.
Yeah.
A lot of roads.
Well, there's a lot of layers. There's a lot of layers to the infrastructure here.
And is it just me, or does a lot of people not know where they're going? Not just me, the tourists, because I don't know how many times somebody's trying to dive onto an off ramp at the last minute or turning off an off ramp because they're on the wrong one. Like everybody's all over the place. But you gotta really watch.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's fun.
Yeah, you just take your time. You try not to be in a hurry and bring your patients along with you. That's all you can do. So this is the bridge. We're just about to walk onto it now. And they do have this spongy running track, which is nice for all the runners.
Got a comment here this week from Miss Nazi 2325. I'm a Singaporean, but I love Malaysia. Beautiful nature, beaches, and food, and their community is laid back comparing to Singaporean. Enjoying your videos very much. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
We like Singapore as well.
Yes.
We just, like a lot of people, find it extremely expensive there, so we tend to spend more time here in Malaysia. But we do go to Singapore whenever we get a chance, because again,
it's beautiful.
Beautiful, incredible city.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, so this is the
Oh, this is the spot.
This is the spot
This
where
is where everybody
everyone
comes.
takes their pictures from, because it's quite the perfect picture. The water in the background, very nice. So we're just going to continue on our way here.
We did have a little comment here. Oh, Cheryl 8008
Cheryl. Yeah.
says, glad you made the ride to Second Chan. Not many foreigners go there, actually, mostly locals. It is a beautiful village area with some Insta-worthy background.
Yeah.
I agree. And that's what we really like. We like to go to places that are mostly locals that don't get a lot of tourism, just because it's a little more untouched and it's a little more natural.
Yeah.
You get to go there and it's not all done up for tourism. It's just the way locals live.
Exactly.
So we like that experience.
Way better. Yeah. Very nice.
It's always nice to find little restaurants, and they're usually helpful, because we do find that once you get out of the major city, we do get into places where nobody speaks English.
Yes.
Or a lot less English anyway. So, but it's never been a problem. I mean, I know when you're at a restaurant, they know why you're there. You're there for food. We can usually point at a picture and work out what we want to eat, and
Yeah.
it's never been an issue. But people are always more than friendly and helpful. So.
And Cheryl always comments on our videos. She's been watching our videos for a long time. So,
Yes.
Hi, Cheryl. This has kind of turned into a little Q&A Wednesday walk.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a good time to do it while we're walking around the park.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in the weather, though. It was like sunny today. We're like, this would be a great Wednesday walk, sunny day walking in the park. And bam, in came the clouds.
That is the weather we get in Malaysia here. It's rained almost every day, and it's shocking when we don't get rain.
We have the worst luck at guessing which day it's going to and which day it's not.
According to the weather.
Because we'll look at the
Station.
weather and it'll say, oh, like
Yeah.
100% it's going to rain today. And we're like, okay, well, we won't go too far. And then it won't
It'll
rain
be
that
sunny
day.
and perfect, yeah.
And then it'll be like, oh, there's only a 30% chance of rain today. So we'll hop on the scooter and head off, and down comes the rain. I don't know, just our luck.
Yeah.
But,
We do have rain suits.
and honestly, we've said this before, as soon as the rain comes down, you just sit down at a cafe or pop into a restaurant
Yeah.
and have something to eat and watch it rain for an hour, and then it's usually gone.
Yeah.
Clears up and you're back to.
We don't
back to
really,
good.
we're not really on a strict deadline either. So it's not
No.
like we have to plow through I want to say
rain.
snow, the rain, to get to where we need to be. So we can find a cafe, we'll pull over, have a drink, maybe something to eat or whatever, and just kind of wait it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Or a gas station and get an ice cream. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Done that too.
Yeah.
Which makes it nice when you're not in a hurry. I feel bad when you look and you see all the people that are still
Oh, the
working,
locals
and locals
that-
that are still bombing along in the rain because they got to get somewhere or do something. But
But a lot of
I know they're
locals
used to it.
are prepared. They stop, they get on their
Yep.
slickers, and away they go.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've left the park now, and whoa, is there a lot of traffic? It's been
Downtown
endless.
at 6, going on 6:30.
Yeah. So we're just
You said
walking.
this is where you don't want to be in a grab.
No, definitely not. Bobbing and weaving. Alrighty, so we are gonna cross the Saloma Bridge. Don't worry, we're gonna cross it twice. Once in the daytime and once at night. Because it's supposed to be beautiful at nighttime.
We'll find out.
So we are going to just walk across and take a look.
If you look to the left here, you'll see that cemetery.
Oh yeah,
Look at that.
wow. So much greenery.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's
beautiful.
there's a plant growing on every single stone, eh?
Yeah.
Every
Wow.
site. Wow. It's a lot of lush
Yes.
greenery.
And when we were at the Nirvana Memorial Park, there's, I don't even know how to explain it, but there's like built pavilions with tables and chairs at some of the grave sites. So you can just sit and have a picnic there with your family. Yeah. And we were at where the dragon was.
Yep.
Thought it was very interesting. And the pots are huge. Very nice. Oh, but here it is. Look at that. Wow. How cool.
Yeah, there's that art building in the distance.
Oh yeah, over there. Very cool. We'll get up close.
Hope to get a shot from the other side. You'll be able to see the towers, everything, eh?
Yeah, for sure. They do have some lights on it now, but you cannot see them. The highway kind of detracts from it a little bit.
Yeah, it's not a peaceful location.
But it's a
just
pretty
looks cool.
cool bridge.
Plane taking off.
Oh yeah, we're playing way up there. You can see some of the Petronas towers there.
So the Pintasan Saloma was opened in 2020 and is the longest single-span steel structure elevated walkway in Malaysia.
Oh. Interesting. 4,100 diamond facades, panels.
Diamond facade panels.
Wow, so you can see them up here.
Equipped with state-of-the-art lighting to illuminate the bridge during nighttime, make it unique.
That's cool, eh?
Like I say,
That's pretty neat.
there's the towers.
Yeah.
Twin towers right next door.
For sure.
Oh,
You can't see it in the video, but it's purple.
and again.
Oh, this would be really cool at night. This is pretty cool. Eh?
It's nice. All
Yes.
covered, nice tile walkway. I think we're going through the warp tunnel.
Yeah.
Warping through space. Zoom.
Oh, look, there's a little pizza place down there. Look
I was
over
gonna
the
go put my
side.
arm around that lady.
Ah, you're funny. Always a jokester.
Yeah.
It's cool, eh?
You can just see the towers
Yay,
popping up
towers.
above it.
Yeah.
So just across the bridge, there's an elevator or stairs you can go down. But there's a whole little food court area set up here, a little street food area. You see Thai street food and pizza.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
burgers.
says. Char Kwai Tao King.
There you go.
Probably said all those wrong except for King. Maybe I said King wrong. I don't know. All right, let's head on down.
All right. So now, of course, we're walking to get food. And
Made Natty.
the DIY daddy told us about this place. So we're going to head there. So we're just walking through this little neighborhood right now. Oh, goodness, on our way
It's
there.
funny how you're in amongst all these great, big, huge, modern skyscrapers. You get a tiny little neighborhood of, you know,
Traditional homes.
jammed. Hang on.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, you get this little neighborhood jammed up with all these tiny little traditional homes.
Yeah.
This would be one of those stilt homes.
You think so?
Yeah,
I don't
I
see
believe
stilts.
so. No, I think the top part would have been there originally, and then they added the bottom maybe.
Maybe.
It looks like the same construction as the stilt homes.
How cute is that little house? The yellow house. Aw. I like it. We have to go this way?
Yep.
Okay. Carry on.
Again, where do you see a
I know.
yard and a house like that in
Yeah.
the middle of Toronto? You don't, right?
Yeah.
This area down here looks like it's all restaurants and
Down the way
warungs
there,
and-
yeah.
yeah. Quite a happening little local neighborhood.
Yeah. It's definitely a local area.
Other than you can see the city over there, you would think we left the city.
I know. All these little back streets,
Quite the
houses.
local little neighborhood.
Yeah. We definitely would have not come to this area if we weren't told about it.
Never would have found this place.
No.
We weren't even wasn't even on our radar to look up here.
Nope.
It's only a 15-minute walk from really the bridge we just crossed, which is less than a 15-minute walk from KLCC Park. So
Yeah.
it's not far away. Just you wouldn't really have any reason to even look here.
Very colorful homes too.
Oh yeah.
There's a bright green and yellow, and their fencing is neon. I like the colors. I love it.
This is the place.
Is it right here?
This is it.
All right. So we are here.
White butter KL.
Oh yes, it does.
Hi.
Hello.
I saw you on YouTube.
You saw us on YouTube.
Recently, I think you went to Sikin China.
Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
both.
meet
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to have our dinner here.
We are
Oh,
too.
us as well. That's where we're going.
That's funny.
Someone who watched our video recommended we come to this place.
Yeah.
so-
I saw from TikTok also.
Oh yeah.
And from the video, the food looks delicious.
Okay. You've never been here before?
I never. It's
No.
my first time.
Oh,
okay.
How's the food?
First
That's
time
awesome.
for us, yeah.
So there you go, Mr. D. We're actually videoing right now. So
Yeah.
the DIY Daddy recommended this place. She also came because of your recommendation.
There you
so
go.
that's awesome.
Let's see how it is.
Yeah,
we'll
let's
see how it is. All right.
So this is
Alright,
called.
nice to
Nice to meet you. Enjoy your dinner.
So this is called white butter, served with love. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna find a spot and
That's awesome.
yeah.
The DIY Daddy is getting the locals out as well.
I know. That's what I like about people making recommendations in the comments,
comments,
because
yeah.
not only do we benefit, but our viewers benefit too.
Yeah.
So-
Anybody watching and reading the comments could
Yeah.
take advantage of that. So that's great.
Where would you like to sit? Over here?
Over here, sure.
Okay.
Where's the view? Where we got a view?
There's a view here. Right here. Look at the view.
All right, let's sit here. Sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super easy. You just scan the
code.
QR code in the middle of the table that you sit down at, and up comes the menu.
Yeah, so we can look at whatever it is, kind of like ordering grab online. Or I mean, a lot of the restaurants here have the
Yeah.
QR code, and
Yep.
you just order from the
Yep.
table.
We got white buttermilk chicken with the bestseller, salted buttermilk chicken, chicken chop, buttermilk pasta with fried
American
breaded
cheeseburger.
chicken.
Bestseller, American cheeseburger.
Ooh, sweet raspberry tart for dessert. That doesn't look bad. Milk buns. We got some French fries for appetizers and onion rings. Mushroom fritters. Butter mento. Deep fried mento buns with salted egg
What is
buttermilk
that?
dipping. We should try that. They're like a little, I don't know if it's like a fritter. I don't know what these mentos are, but I saw that on another menu at a
Okay.
place. So let's
Sure.
get one of those. So
White
for the
butter
mains, we
chicken.
got the white buttermilk chicken.
Yep, that sounds good.
You want that?
Yeah.
Pak Krapao.
What?
I always like to try the Pak Krapao and see how it is. You want a iced lychee?
Yes, please. Iced lychee sounds
You can get
great.
an iced Ribena lychee as well.
No, just get a iced lychee.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are.
Those are so butter mento, M-A-N-T-A-O, mento.
Oh.
It's like a little. It's almost like a dinner roll,
Oh. It's not bread.
and that's spicy. It's got a little bit of spice to it. Yeah, it's like a little dinner roll kind of thing.
It'd be better if they were garlic.
And this is. What do you think that is?
It's like buttermilk sauce or something.
It's almost like a.
I don't know.
It's a little bit spicy.
Mine's good. Mine looks good. Big enough. It's a good portion. Now we're just waiting for the pad krapao.
How cute are these? So,
so cute.
you saw when we came in, we ran into a couple that has been watching us on YouTube. They sent these over to our table. They thought we should have a nice sweet dessert. So we're going to dig into those and you want to try it?
Yeah. It's like a strawberry cherry kind of tart. That's really good.
Yeah? Perfect.
Exactly what you need
Perfect dessert.
after a day of just walking around.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Correct.
I'm gonna try it.
you. Good to the last bite.
Thanks, DIY Daddy.
It looks a little different up here at night.
Yeah, the hundreds of people
Yeah.
is one thing.
And of course,
Yes.
all the beautiful lights. So we are going to end the video. Dinner was probably, I would say, 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah, the food, 6 out of 10. Location, I'd give that like a 9 out of
Yes.
10. 'cause
Dessert, 10
it's
out
a
of
great
10.
little spot to sit and see the city. The dessert was awesome. That
Yes.
was just perfect.
And Andy
Yeah.
and Shasha, thank you for dessert. It was delicious.
Yes. It was
And-
super nice of you.
Yes. So we're gonna head back to the scooter.
Malaysian people are so friendly.
They are
Best.
lovely people.
All right.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you next week. Bye.
Ciao.